So I wanted to explain the difference between safe states and swing states. This is really important, okay? So pay attention. In the current Electoral College battlefield, 40 of 50 states have voted for the same candidate in all 4 elections since 2000. So presidential elections are now fought and won in basically 7 states. The other 43 are largely preordained. And actually, these states have been voting Democratic or Republican in presidential elections since John Kennedy. So it goes back farther than just 2000. So you have 270 electoral electors in the Electoral College, right? You have to get 270. Well, when political strategists sit down to figure out, what states you need to focus on, well, you start out with the safe states. What states are safely Republican? Which states have been voting for Republican, since 2000 or since John F. Kennedy? So, your Alabamas and your Mississippis, right? You're the dumbest of the dumb, right? They're the ones voting for Republicans. They are safely Republican. And the reason why that matters is if it's safely Republicans will go there. They don't have to champion or start, try to build up enthusiasm for their new programs and their new ideas. It's basically just one big, gigantic party. And it's the same in South Carolina. When Hillary went there, it was just a giant party. She knew she was going to win, so it was just a big party. And that matters because if you're safely Republican, then Republicans will sort of take you for granted. Democrats won't try to get your state. And so it will come down to just the swing states. A lot of times it's Ohio, Florida, Virginia, Colorado, Nevada, Iowa, New Hampshire. These, they fluctuate depending on how you look at it, but Colorado, Florida, Iowa, Nevada, New Hampshire, North Carolina, Ohio, Virginia, Wisconsin. These are, the so-called swing states. And here's a map. Take a look at this map and you'll see that there are only about 10 states in America that matter when it comes to the presidential election. The schizophrenic. If you're a state who's schizophrenic, sometimes Republican, sometimes Democrat, then you're one of the most important states there are. But if you're a state that's like, we're all Republican or we're always Democrat, well, then your state doesn't matter as much. There's no conversation. There's no fight in order to, get your votes, get your state's votes. So that matters. If you're safely Republican, so for Alabama, they probably won't have many Democrats that go down there. They'll give lip service and they'll try to flip those states, and they should try to appear like they're going after 50 states. But ultimately, if the safe states go the way that they're supposed to, then they need to focus on those swing states. Also, if you're in a safe state, so say you're in Alabama, and you got a choice between Hillary Clinton or Jill Stein, it makes no sense to vote for Hillary Clinton. She's already going to lose, so you're voting for the establishment loser. If you're trying to vote for somebody that you feel good about, I think Jill Stein, there's nothing, you have no loss. It makes no sense not to vote for Jill Stein. You're stupid if you don't vote for Jill Stein. Or the Gary Johnson or Jesse Ventura. Because when I vote for that which I believe. I don't vote for the lesser of the two evils. So it's stupid to vote for even the Republican. If you're a safely Republican state, your votes have already been taken for granted. And so if you're in a safe state, I think you should, vote for somebody else. It shows that there's more independence, more people that think differently, and perhaps it's time to break out of the same rut, the same routine that a lot of these states have been doing for decades. For one political party, they're bad. That's bad at politics. You should be a swing state. If you know anything about politics, you should try to be a swing state. So take a look at this map, and here's all the irrelevant states. You don't matter. These states do not matter when it comes to the U.S. presidential election. So here's the electoral map. Let's see. Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, Arizona, Alaska, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South, North Dakota, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, and Indiana. You guys are all a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. You are stupid. You're safely Republican. Nobody is going to pay any attention. No resources are going to go to your state. You will be taken for granted. And even, the Democrat states, California, New Mexico, Oregon, Washington, Minnesota, Illinois, Michigan, New York, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, D.C., Maine, Vermont. Y'all are irrelevant too. You guys are stupid. You're irrelevant. You're irrelevant. You don't fucking matter. If you're one of these red or blue states, you don't fucking matter. Now, if you're Nevada, Colorado, Illinois, Wisconsin, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Virginia, North Carolina, or Florida, then you're in play. Your states will matter. Your votes will matter because they don't know which way you're going to swing. You're going to go Republican, you're going to go Democrat. You seem to have, no consistency whatsoever, so they will go to those states and they will fight. And that's one map. Now, on this map, these, essentially you have to stack them up. So which states are the Republicans? Which ones are the Democrats? Well, they have a little bit different makeup. They put Nevada in the safe Republican category. But still, a lot of these same states are popping up, right? Your Virginias, Wisconsin, Iowa, Colorado. But now we got Arizona, New Mexico, Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, right? Look at the white. These are the states that matter. So if between this state, if you're not Arizona or New Mexico or Colorado or Iowa or Wisconsin or Ohio or Pennsylvania or New Hampshire or Virginia or North Carolina or Georgia or Florida, or if you're not Nevada, Colorado, Iowa, Wisconsin, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Virginia, North Carolina, or Florida, you don't fucking matter. When it comes to the presidential election, you don't fucking matter. You don't matter. These states are safe, safely Republican, safely Democrat, and then they put the resources in these swing states. So, if you're in a safe state, vote for the Libertarian candidate, vote for Jesse Ventura, vote for the Green Party, Jill Stein. Do not vote for either one of the establishment candidates. They already know. What? Oh, Mississippi went Republican. Big fucking shocker. Alabama went for the white, trash Clinton, the Republican. Hillary's a Clinton. Shitten's a Republican anyways. Big shocker. The Republican states are going for Hillary. Big fucking shocker there. So, yeah. Again, 40 of the states, of the 50 states, y'all don't fucking matter. You don't fucking matter. So, I hope that inspires you all to go out and go vote.